Alright, what were you saying?
I don't know. I can't think of any reason why my well, some people aren't very relatable. Or maybe, I don't know.
Everyone can be relatable in one regard or another. Unless they're written to be, like, psychopathic or something like that.
But when you haven't done much in your life, it's difficult to be relatable.
Not true.
Mm.
That can be relatable on its own.
Mm. We found your cheat card, Slothead.
Right on.
Right on time, too.
Right on time, too. Capital B was threatening to have me turned into a vending machine, and not the kind that serves foods either.
Mm-hmm.
Here, take these tokens as a reward. I'll make them back within an hour anyway.
He's a poker machine.
Yes. I forgot to return the card to him, so that's why I went back. Alright, I'm going to try the gliding game again.
Mm.
Oh.
If you explore a character enough, you'll be able to find something that's relatable.
Think about, do you want to know what to make a way to make a character relatable instantly?
Mm.
And the best, most reassured way is to give them a flaw. I've probably said this before, but it's true.
Yeah.
Flaws are relatable, because everyone has them.
Yeah.
They might seem like the perfect human being, but everyone's got something wrong with them.
Mm.
To put it bluntly. But it's true, you know?
Yeah.
So right now, I'm writing characters right now. And it really helps because they're kind of like opposites.
Yeah.
So like, even though they're my main characters, they are very flawed individuals.
Mm.
So that's like a reassurance, and people will like feel endeared to them. They feel like that they can relate to them because they're like, oh man, like they suffer through things that like.
Would a flaw be doing things because other people would like you more if you did them?
Yeah.
Because that could be it. I mean, that's kind of a key thing with this character is that he starts smoking because he thinks his peers will like him more. Which is odd because straight off the bat he's already famous, but he wants to be famous for him rather than being the son of someone who's famous.
Yeah. The idea of being like pressured into or like feeling that you have to do something in order to fit in, that's very relatable.
Mm.
Particularly in like, a high school scenario and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because at that age you're always trying to fit in and stuff like that. Crikey, you made it to the end. It's the scrap heap for me, surely. Oh wow, okay, apparently I just sentenced this guy to death.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what you get for having a
game
that I couldn't win in one go. Fuck you. Okay, so we have 2 pages so far. Alright. I'm gonna go to that golf course.
The mini golf course.
That's why I don't like. There are so many animes which I just can't stand because what they do is they make very idealized main characters, which is fine. I mean, like I'm never gonna like complain about someone who, if that's your intention to write something some way, then fine. Like I'm into it. That's what. But like what they often do because it's like a idealized thing is that they make their main characters like flawless, and they're like perfect in every way. And it's like, I don't know, it's just really uninteresting to me. So I often find myself like preferring other side characters, which they just like, they feel more human, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't tell me this game is also working. Oh, wait a second. I think I might even know.
I suppose that's what made my original main character in Hurricane so good. Is that he was a terrible dad, which is I suppose what people could understand.
Yeah.
It's like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna hang out with my friend who's not my wife or anything.
Mm.
It's just a friend I came across, and then I want to hang out with that friend rather than play with my kid. Which is, it's such a bad decision, but it's not like he has lots of friends.
Oh god. Welcome, champs and customers. Fancy your hand in golf, do you? I was trying to do a Mexican accent, but I thought that's too racist, so I did something else.
Alright.
I've never actually played golf before, actually, but we'll give it a go when in Capital Casino. Splendid. Allow me to show you the absolutely not crooked rules of casino golf. Rule number 1: tee off with a forceful swing. Reptile rush move is recommended. Alright, can't do that. Rule number 2: transport the ball to the hole before the timer runs out. Okay, timer. All pages must be left with me before the round starts. Don't worry, I'll take good care of them. I'm not sure about that last rule. I think we're going to ignore it. Yeah. Okay, alright, fine. Ball pushing. Here we go. Cool, alright. There's a bump there that I didn't see. That's real nice. And I got...
At least the timer didn't start until you actually launched the ball and got it going.
Okay, well it's going straight towards the sand trap right now, so if we can just avoid that, yeah, there we go. Doesn't seem too...
Can you do Reptile Rush and speed it along more?
I can. I didn't want to do that necessarily because I don't want it to go places I don't want it to. But I think we're alright. These enemies respawn already. Oh, we killed him. Great. No! No! Ah, fuck. No. Come on. Okay. No.
You've got plenty of time.
I know, but I just want to be done with this already. I don't like ball pushing minigames. Done it.
Yeah.
Done it, Sonic. Done it, Sonic. Wow, I mean, wonderful. Wonderful. Collect your prize and have a lovely day. Oh, so sad. You're gonna get half a fucking thing for that. Yeah. Oh my god. How do they get up here? Yeah. Speaking about writing and Doctor Who, I wanted to talk about, if you were a writer for Doctor Who, what would you do? What would you change? What would you move around?
There was, with the most recent series, the one thing that I would change is I wanted him to be injured through the whole series.
Oh,
I want him to be blind from when he becomes blind to the very end when he regenerates.
Yeah.
And I thought that would be the perfect thing to do, because then he would just kind of wear out and then regenerate, and it would just take a long time, rather than just kind of happening in a short period of time. But then I did like what they did with how Bill got the monks to give the Doctor his sight back, because
I
otherwise...
don't like that at all.
I thought that made sense to me.
What do you mean? She
Well,
literally sacrificed the entire Earth's freedom for that.
Yeah,
I was not happy.
but the Doctor's
That was
the only
like,
one who...
you fucking irresponsible.
Well, the Doctor was going to
bitch.
die.
Boy, all of humanity was about to be enslaved. Are you kidding me?
I guess she thought that the Doctor would be able to save the day if
Obviously,
he got his sight back.
He did, and of course he did, because that's the nature of the TV show. But I'm still mad about that, man. That's the most irresponsible thing I've ever seen anyone do.
Well, that's like a flawed thing. There we go.
Yeah, it doesn't make me endeared to them, because that's like doing a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Even the Doctor was like, "You shouldn't have done that."
The Doctor's always like, you shouldn't have done that.
I mean, he's being rational though. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Sometimes he's irrational. He's like, "I'm going to self-sacrifice myself because of whatever." And it's like, well, I mean, you don't have to do that most of the time. But in that scenario, like, really? You know? Yeah.
I really, really like World Enough and Time and the Doctor Falls, though. The way those pan out. Except, I'm not quite sure about the whole Missy is the Doctor thing. And
Missy is the master.
No, I know, but she's like, hello, I'm Doctor Who. Where she was playing the part of the Doctor because she's a Time Lord and she's clever and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so he implied that they would have, that if by dropping her into a scenario, they'd already have a complete understanding of the situation, or at least the Doctor would. But he didn't. He was like, okay, we're in a spaceship. And then they worked it out afterwards when Bill was shot and went down and thing. That was poorly done. I was like, what the hell are they doing?
There were parts
that is not a controlled experiment.
There were parts of that episode which I really liked, and parts which I was like, it's not very good writing. Like how the old man that it helped her out for like 10 years or whatever it was like a year or something. was the
tenuous.
master. And it's like, okay.